You know what I can never understand is why do you enjoy sharing what you are trying to do so much? Nobody cares. Really, I'm serious. No one truly cares that you want to reach this amount of money. You want to have this amount of money in your account. You want to get this big. You want to do this and that. No one truly cares, bro. The thing is, you going out there telling everyone your problems and what you trying to be. But secretly, a lot of people just be hating on you. And you don't even know it. The problem with sharing your goals is that now you letting people know what's your next move. I want you to imagine someone playing chess, right? Two chess players, they in a match and they playing chess. And then one of the guys pull up and go to the other one and was like, yo, okay, so this is what I'm about to do. I'm gonna move my piece right here so that way I can checkmate you here and I can do this and blah, blah, blah. So I can take your king, take your queen. Look, what you think's gonna happen? You think the other dude's gonna be like, oh, that's what you about to do? Okay, well, I'm just gonna let it happen. I'm just gonna let you do it. Nah, the other dude is gonna try to block that. You have to look life the same way as if you play chess, basically. Don't be out here telling people your next move because then people are gonna know what you're gonna do. They already know what you're working on. They already know what you got going on. I got this friend, bro, who just shares his secrets with everybody. Tells everybody what he got going on, his goals, his visions, everything. Like, you can read him like a book because he tells everybody everything. And what ended up happening was he was trying to make a deal on something and then someone else got to it first than him. And the crazy part is the only reason why the other person got to it first was because he told the other person what he was gonna do the next day. I'm not saying this in a way to make it seem like I have major trust issues and I can't trust anybody. But listen, it's just the reality of life. Sharing what you're going to do only makes it harder for you. Now you have more pressure on yourself. Now more people know what you're about. It just makes it harder overall. I find it strange that people can just easily trust everyone around them. I don't get that. How can you just freely trust people with your thoughts, your words? How? You know, the thing is, your thoughts and your imaginations, what you think about, are so powerful, bro. You have to look at it as if it's a secret design that the U.S. military designed and they don't want it to get into the hands of anybody. You have to protect your goals. You have to protect that thing as if it's like the last water on earth. You have to protect it. You can't just go out here and then trying to tell everybody, hey, yo, this is my design. This is what I plan on doing in the next 5 years. No one cares. Work harder. No one cares. Another thing while we're on this subject, you have the people that love to share their goals. You have the people that love to tell their sob stories. No one cares about that either. 9 times out of 10, they're just glad it's not them. Like, come on now, let's be real. You ever hear somebody telling you something terrible that happened to them, and like deep down, you're just like, damn, I'm glad that ain't me for real. Your sob story, your excuses, they're not gonna get you anywhere in life. You're not gonna do nothing with yourself. And that's something I had to realize because I have a lot of sob stories. So growing up, I used to use that as an excuse. It was like a crutch for me. Anytime I felt short of something and I couldn't accomplish what I set out to do, guess what was my first thing? Well, you know, I don't know, but when I was younger, this and that happened to me. And life has been tough ever since. Yeah, like that's why I couldn't come to work on time. You know, that's why I'm here an hour late every day. Nah, for real. I used to come to work like an hour late. I'm surprised I even kept the job. But here's the thing though, see, I was such a hard worker, I was able to get away with it. But as you get older, that cannot fly because they will find someone that works harder and get to work on time. So yeah, I used to use that as a reason as to why I was a failure so many times. And I had to grow up and realize that, listen, Eli, you cannot keep on using your past, your failures, your anything that happened to you as a reason to not do good in life, as a reason to suck. So I had to learn to shut my mouth, no one cares, and I had to work harder. Literally. Man, let's talk about the OGs, yo. The OGs, and for anyone who's not in the culture that's listening to this, OGs literally mean original gangsters, aka old heads, the ones that were there before us, the ones that are supposed to be leading the newer generation and guiding us and helping us be better. Let's talk about those guys. So I don't want to put out any disrespect towards all OGs, because what I'm about to say, not all OGs are like that, but majority of them are exactly what I'm about to describe. Well, at least in America, because America is weird. So I'm at work. I work, right? I work a regular 9 to 5, just like most of you guys. And I'm doing my job. I do what I have to do to get by. So the type of person I am at work, I don't like to talk to anybody. I don't like to smile with anybody. I don't like to do anything. I just want to get in there, get my money, and get out. So I'm like a ghost at work. People can't really figure me out. I give out this fake smile like, she's, yeah. I pose for the camera. I do what I gotta do. But as soon as like no one is talking to me, my face go right back to looking like this. Literally, I have the most angry face ever. And I'm just like a ghost, basically. So fast forward, I'm not saying I'm mean or I'm disrespectful towards anybody. I just want to get my money and leave. That's all. I work 10 hours a day. Let me get my bread. Let me go home. So that's all I want to do. So I got a couple old heads at work. It's a big job. So I have a couple old heads at my job. So whenever I come to work, sometimes old heads will give me advice, right? I have one old head I know that is cool and I can get advice from, and he's not gonna hate on your boy. But there's another old head, man. This dude is a certified hater. You know, he used to come to me all the time trying to give me advice, trying to tell me how to live my life, what to do. And I'm not complaining. I appreciate that, because one thing about me, even if I know what you're gonna say or I already know about what you're gonna say, I'm not gonna interrupt you and tell you I know already. I wanna hear something different. I wanna hear a different perspective. I want to be better. I want to do better. That's what I strive for every single day. So this man coming, telling me how to live my life is cool. And then one day he comes to me like, yo, you're so good at your job, and it's crazy because we feel like you've hacked the system, you figured out some way to get around the system to be this good at your job, and blah, blah, blah. How come you're not sharing the game with us? Like with us black folks? How come you're not doing this? How come you're not doing that? I'm over here looking at him like, bro, I'm doing the same thing y'all doing, except I'm doing it smarter. I'm working harder. So I tell him like, yo, I'm not hacking the system. I'm not doing anything crazy, because I don't mean to brag or nothing, but I'm actually the #1 person at my job. I do this. I literally do this. And I must admit, it's not extremely hard work that I do, but I work very smart. I use my brain. The way my brain works is, how can I do this in the fastest time possible? And I know that may seem wrong, but literally, that's how my brain works. You can tell me to walk a mile, and I figure out how to cut a mile into like 30 minutes. I'll figure out how to cut an hour into 30 minutes. So that's literally how my mind works. And that's just me. That's what I was gifted with. That's what I was born with. And I'm telling him, oh yeah, man, it's because you never ask me anything. You never come to me and you're like, yo, Eli, what do you do? He never asked me anything. You know, see, that's the problem with old heads. They come to you and they start telling you how to live your life, but they never ask you anything. And then they want to get mad because you don't tell them anything about you. Bro, if you came to me, asked me, how do I drop ship? How do I market? How do I start a YouTube channel? I would have told you that, but you're not talking about things that I know. You're just telling me other random stuff. This old head got mad at me because I created something. Like it was my own thing. I created it with my own hard work, and then he tried to take it. And then he get mad because I wouldn't let him take it. And then he gonna talk about I'm green and I don't like black people. Like what? I don't like black people because I don't want you to take my hard work. See, that's one thing about me. I'll be nice, I'll smile, I'll pose for the camera, but I'm not gonna let you take advantage of me, bruh. So, this man been hating ever since. Just a hater. Going around telling other people about me. But, but the thing is, the truth always comes out because me, I work smart. While he was doing all that, I learned Spanish. I learned how to speak Spanish. And that boy didn't even know it. I became cool with the Spanish people. I started speaking Spanish. Started learning Spanish. And now I got all these people in my corner. And then other people start seeing my character and like, this man ain't so bad. But you see, if I didn't do all that, this man would have really trashed my character, all because he's a hater. And the friend I was telling you about that shares his secret a lot, he's cool with him. And he shared his secret with him all the time. And the OG stole his whole deal. That's the dude I was talking about earlier. Some OGs are just, man, some OGs need to get popped in the mouth, like for real. And I know my parents raised me better to not ever disrespect my OGs, never disrespect my elders. But man, sometimes it's just, what are y'all on, man? It's like, sometimes I feel like OGs hate on the younger generation for some strange reason. Not all of them, but most of them. They just hate and just hate and hate and hate. I don't know, but be careful who you share your goals to. Even though they are an old head and they act like they've been through life, they already did this and that. Be careful who you share that to. Just keep it to yourself, man. The best thing to do is to work in silence. Work in silence and surprise everyone. Disappear for a good 4 to 6 months, bro. And it doesn't have to be physically. Disappearing can also mean, let's say you used to talk a lot. You talk too much. Every day you just talk all the time. It's like blah, 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 blah. Can't stop talking. You telling everybody your business. Disappearing for you can mean just shutting up. Don't say nothing. All right, don't tell nobody what you got going on. People come to you now and be like, yo, what's up, man? What you got going on? You're like, oh, chilling. See, like that's the problem. A lot of people take the what's up, bro, too serious. You taking what's up too serious. You don't have to tell them what's really up. Just be like, you're chilling. I'm chilling. I'm good. What's up with you? Keep it moving. Keep it pushing. Some people just, what's up, bro? Oh, bro, I'm working on this project, bro. I'm thinking about taking over Elon Musk company and then going to space and blah, blah, blah. Bro, you got to tell them your whole life story. You ain't got to tell them everything that's up. Just tell them what's in the middle. Tell them what's down. Tell them what's down. Not what is up, bro. If it's up, then it's stuck. But if it's down, then hey, it's down, bro. It's just, what am I saying? Point I'm trying to make is stop sharing your goals with everybody else. Stop. Just stop. Disappear. Learn to close your mouth. Learn to operate in silence and only say checkmate when you have won.